Yo, what's up? Good evening, everybody. How's it going? How we doing? Happy, what is today? Tuesday. Oh God, it's barely Tuesday. How's everyone doing? We having a good evening? Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Okay. So, I did a little bit of playing. Hi, Merlin. How you doing? Chair stuck again. I did a little bit of playing before stream, but I didn't do anything major. I did kill a boss, but it's not like a detrimental boss. I got this cool looking sword. And then I got a pot on my back that captures mechanical bugs. We're going to be using that to collect those because I have a plan. Got a plan, Arthur. How you doing, Merlin? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. A little tired, a little tired. So, you know, my brain might shut off every now and again. But other than that, I'm doing fantastic. What's up? What is up? How you doing, YouTube? I see you all there. How you doing? What is the definition of a foot? I would say it is the thing that you use to kick the asses of people who annoy you. A little sad. Oh, why? What's wrong? Well, let's see if this works. We gotta look for a swarm of flies. So those right there. Oh, what the hell, bro? There we go. So every so often, okay, I see. Every so often I just gotta run around and push these two buttons. Why is it not working? Why does nothing ever work for me, chat? LT, RT. That's what I'm pressing, bro. Left trigger, right trigger. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna... So we want to use this pot because these bugs get really freaking annoying. We need a lot of them. And we also need to beat up these robots because we need robotic parts. You will see why later. Oh shit. I do not know who that is. Blur. Who's that? Are you gonna tell me? Yo, what's up, Smiley? How you doing? You fell asleep yesterday? It's okay. Happens. I fall asleep on my own live sometimes. Okay. I have not killed a single robot, man. How tough are these things? What are you aiming at, bro? I have to kill like fucking 20 of these things. How am I gonna do that? They take this long to kill. Hey, Valk, how you doing? I'm glad you guys are talking about normal things, because YouTube chat's wilding right now. There we go. Jeez Louise. Anyways, how you guys doing? You got an A+ on your paper? Heck yeah. Way to go. I'm proud of you. I'm very happy for you, Griff. That is fantastic. And I'm happy that you feel the need to share with me. Okay, one of these things I need to pick up. What is it? Cogwheel. I don't think I need to take those. Yeah, you're wild, alright. You love chisme? Who's dishing the chisme? There's nothing else. Did my dog pick up everything, or did I just literally not get anything? Okay, that's cool. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. I love that for myself. But, welcome back, Val. That's exactly what I'm saying, Merlin. I'd be careful if I were you, though. I don't know what kind of weirdness everybody's on today. It must be that Tuesday air. Yeah, what's up, Owen? This is Crimson Desert. It is currently the game that is holding me hostage. So I hope that you can sit back and enjoy it with me. I'm currently fighting robots because I need their parts. I would like if they would put a, what do you call it, a health bar or something. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Angel. How are you doing? Okay. What am I getting? Am I getting anything for these? Ha, finally. That's what I needed. Hold on. Are there any? Did I miss one down here? I'm gonna be mad at myself. Yes, Angel, I do remember you from yesterday. How are you? What's up, Hamilton? Your hair turned out perfect even though you had to dye in your hair for almost 3 hours? Well, maybe that's the secret. Also, don't listen to me because I don't know what I'm talking about. If you take fashion advice from Slacker, you're gonna go bald. You're doing good? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Hamilton for life. That's their name. They must love... Is that for the play, or do you just really love Alexander Hamilton? This is my current attire. Jeans and a t-shirt. That's usually all I wear when I'm home. Fashion, hell yeah. You know me. I'm a fashion icon. Ow. told me that grinding this was gonna be such a pain in the ass. I've watched videos where people are grinding these robots, and it's nowhere near this annoying. Miku PJs, dang, I'm jealous. I want some Miku PJs. Alright, Val, you have a good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, give me that electrical component, please. Thank you. So, what I am currently going for at the moment is a... how do I explain it? It's basically a hack that I wear that releases two little robots that shoot at enemies. And these little robots do a ton of stunning damage, or whatever the heck that thing is called. It's a bar underneath the enemies that when it fills up, it knocks them back. We'll just call it the knockback gauge. My fit is so hard. Nah, now you're just flattering me. Literally just jeans and a t-shirt. I look like a generic white boy number 3917248663311-2. Yes, I do. I should have named my my Twitch channel Generic White Boy. Ow. Ow. Oh shit, two? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't think I can do two. Oh my god, hi Aki, hi. How you doing, Aki? Thank you for being here. Yeah, of course, why are you here? I'm being stun locked into oblivion. You're cooking. Oh my gosh, what you cooking? Yo, what's up, Erica? How are you? You already have to go. Your battery's at 10. Oh my goodness. Go charge that phone. Welcome home, Aki. How was work? Oh my gosh, it's the same attack as that other guy. Definitely need better armor. Also, the best way to fight these is to use electricity, but I don't have anything with electricity yet. What's up, bruh? Not much. Just playing some more Crimson Desert for the 30th time in a row. You know how it be. What did I just pick up? Wait, I can pick these up? No, I can't. Grill component. Oh my goodness. Hi, Null. Welcome. Hello, Null viewers. How are we doing today? How you doing, Null? You got a new dress? Oh my gosh, Aki, I'm jealous. I want a new dress. What kind of dress is it? Are you getting ready for sundress season? Dude, get the heck off, please. These things are so freaking annoying. But they do go down easily, which is nice. Black mini dress for the next diamond party. Oh, all right, let's go. The kimono model is for more cozy streams. Oh, is that what you got? What were you streaming? You were streaming Minecraft? Ooh, how was Minecraft? What'd you do in Minecraft today? Okay, luckily these guys are much easier to kill than the other ones, but they are more annoying to fight.
I owe you a great debt.
Dang, you're getting all kitted out. I'm super jealous. You'll be back? Alright, Erica. I think I'm done collecting bugs now. So, oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff here to... Oh, my inventory is full. No wonder my dog isn't picking any things up. Oh, vacation in the way. Thank you. Let's just use these. Whale Locky, thank you. I appreciate that. Remember, we still gotta put get matching maid outfits for our models. Don't forget that. Bye, Noel. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. You have a good rest of your night, okay? Mercury. When did I get this? Weird. Okay, I think that's enough inventory space. I knew that would get your guys' attention. It's because Aki her model has a maid outfit that she wears sometimes. And I was like, one of these days we have to get matching maid outfits for our models. And it would be hilarious. I'm up to 20 batteries. Okay, good. I think that's enough. Come here, you're being annoying. Get in the bag. Okay. So now we should be able to build my flame spear. So much drama happening with your friend group. Uh-oh, what's wrong? What's up, Mikael? Welcome back. Okay, I am getting stomped. I gotta get out of here. Pete's sake. When you get hit, you can't dodge out of there. I'm just gonna take the L and get out of here. It's one of the things that really bothers me. When you get hit by big guys like this, you can't get out of there. You just get stun locked. Well, don't worry about it, Smiley, then. If it's too complicated, I'm just being nosy. You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta say nothing. What am I picking this up for? Anyways. Hey, the alerts are quieter now. Finally. Hi, Bella. How you doing? Figured that was you. Okay. Over to... Okay, that one's not quiet. Completely silent? Wait, really? You can't hear it? Don't worry about it. It is a-okay. Smiley. You don't have to tell me the gossip. Alright. Turn it up a little bit. Hopefully... Dude, these YouTube notifications need to stop. You barely heard the firmly grasp it. Yeah, it was probably... You heard it blasting my eardrums, and it reverberated into the mic. That's what you heard. But I turned it up a little.
When you sell them,
Also, Blurp has just
long
been
enough to get here.
annoying lately. Okay, we got Flame Spear. I still don't have enough lubricant? Oh my god. Well, that's annoying. So this is what we're trying to build here. So I need a cuckoo pack. And a 200 batteries? You must be out of your mind. What's up, Smiley? What's wrong? Thank you for sharing the live, Aki. Appreciate it. I need 200 batteries. This is going to be fun. Okay. Well, I think we're just gonna build the flame spear first, though. Because I don't know where the lightning spear is. Hold on. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I think I watched a video, so this counts. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that comment until you tell me what you mean by that. Okay, where is the lightning spear? Please tell me. North of Paloon? What? Dude, I really hate people who say they find something and then don't tell you where the hell they got it from. Hey, thank you for the follow. You got expelled? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, now you can enroll yourself into the School of Hard Knocks. Sorry, I'm trying to find something real quick. Black Wall Bandit Camp. Okay, I think I've been there.
Took you long enough.
Black Wall Bandit Camp in northern Paloon. Ashclaw Keep, Ashclaw Camp, Gate, Outpost, Exaltation. So it's here somewhere? Fort Askelund. Askelund. North of Payloon at the Blackwall Bandit Camp. That doesn't tell me anything. So it's in this general vicinity, I think. Or probably here somewhere. Alright, well, I think we're just gonna follow the road until we find it. Oops.
Work isn't as easy as it looks.
Got into a fist fight. Well, why'd you do that? Why'd you go and do a thing like that? Now, friend, we shouldn't be fighting. Mr. Rogers would be very disappointed. If your friends upset you and say words that hurt you, then you need to tell them. What's up, Smiley? What are your friends doing now? Okay, I hope this is the right way. Yeah. Okay, we just gotta keep going this way along the road. Because it's on a weapon rack in some bandit camp. I cannot help you. I do not know how to help you. Oh. Okay. How far back did that set me? Not far. Where's my dog? Not summoned. There you go. There's my dog. Were you worried that the dog fell in the lava too? How do I get out of here? It's okay. Again, I don't know how to help you there. That's all I'm saying. I think your friends are just being strange. Is this really where this road ends? This is where the story fight was. How do we get to this road? You honestly thought this was Zelda? No, this is Crimson Desert. It does have a lot of inspiration, it seems, from Zelda, so I don't blame you. It is a little bit more frustrating though than either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. The dog is the protagonist, fair. Just like in Fallout, Dogmeat is always the protagonist. He's always the main character. I'm just the bodyguard. Okay, somewhere around here is a bandit camp. Right? We're not just gonna be wandering forever.
If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Ad break already? Was there seriously a ad break just now? Jesus Christ, Twitch. He is the protagonist. Alright. Only problem is I don't know where to get him armor. There's apparently dog armor somewhere in the game. I don't know where to find it. You can like dress them up and everything. Okay. Whoa, what are you doing? Your kitty, you should tell your cat that she's a good girl for doing that. She's trying to earn her keep. He's like, look how useful I am. Climb, bro. God. At least it's not a mouse though, because I've seen too many videos where like people's cats bring them mice and they're not fully you know, deceased. And then the mouse escapes and now there's a mouse in the house. Mouse in the house. No rats, just cockroaches. Okay. Well, that's what you got your kitty for then, right? What am I going on? Those mushrooms moving? You guys see that? Look at these little mushrooms. They're like running around. Says there's an enemy nearby. Are these the enemy? Don't look like they're doing anything. I don't think the music is warranted. Wait. What do you mean that was my tone? Are you saying that that's how I sounded? Like I said that word? Like I said that? God, I can't see a thing. They finally stopped? Okay, good. You tell them that Slacker's disappointed in them for that. Or whatever. When I said mouse in the house. Oh, when I said mouse in the house. Like that. That actually, that's a Family Guy reference. When they do the, what do you call it? That episode where they're in the mansion and James Woods is trying to kill them. And they go, killer in the house. Aki, you, my friend, need to get your brain rot checked. It sounds like you might be suffering from some acute brain rot. No, what you gotta do is you gotta say siete. Siete. Where'd my horse go? My horse abandoned me, bro. Okay, whatever. Don't need you anyway. Not in your native language? Why not? It's funny that way. Say siete. I could say it in a different language. Hold on, let me remember. Go. You can say it in Japanese. Rokushichi. Slacker. Slacker. You want me to stop? You have to say slacker, stop. Swipe or no swiping. What is that Spanglish? Don't jugar conmigo. The store está closed. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, are we anywhere near this place? What is this? Whisperly Forest. It's probably this way, knowing my luck. No, don't cry. Hey, what's up, Sharika? How you doing? Or Sharika, how do you say your name? Anyways, welcome. How are you doing? You think I pull a serious face right after laughing? I do that sometimes to make people laugh. Like they tell a joke and I'll just be like, There was one person I knew who it just absolutely killed them every time I did that. And I would do it like right in the middle of their laughing fit to make them like they'd be gasping for air while I do that. Or like they're one of those people that if you mimic them while they're laughing, it makes them laugh even harder. And they're like, stop it, please, stop it. It's so much fun. What's this green thingy? Ooh, hold on, I know what that is. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Why can't I take it? God, I'm about to fall. Oh no. Dang it. Hello, Cass. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Dude, I tried to take out the fucking glider and he just plummeted to his death. F indeed. I'm doing alright, Cass. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing well too. this a puzzle? I think this is a puzzle. I don't immediately see how to do it, so do ignore it. I'm muted? Wait, can you not hear me? You can hear me? Gravewalker. Huh? 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 Oh, it's golems. Okay, I don't care. Oh, you're just screwing with me, huh? Okay. Two can play at that game. Oh, I can't even put these in my pocket. Wait, do I not have a... Oh, do I not have a cuckoo thing anymore? No, I do have a cuckoo pot. Guess these are just not able to be taken. Okay. I am losing HP for some reason. This is not an ordinary swamp. I better not jugar with conmigo. That's messing with my brain when you say that. Hey Yuki, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, there's a key over here. What is it? Prison key. What is that doing here? What's up, Blur? Of course I remember you. Hi, Yuki. I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear you were doing well as well. Yep, I remember, Blur. I remember like it was 40 minutes ago. Ooh, what's this? I'll take that. What? Just a shortcut? What a stupid waste of my time. What do you say at me for? Just use the text to speech if you need to get my attention. I'm currently lost. Hey, Toji, what's up, bud? think this is not. How am I still not going the correct way despite all this walking? Your rooster? Is that your rooster that you put in the Discord? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, Yuki. Hope you feel better. There's been quite a lot of people sick around me, and I'm trying to like really distance them myself, especially since I have a vacation coming up. You're getting overwhelmed by Spanish? It's okay, Toji. They're talking about someone's pet rooster. Is bear asleep? Yep, this bear is asleep. Never mind, bear. It's okay. Leave me alone. Okay, so this is nothing. Okay, I'm gonna check one more time. This is not Red Dead Redemption. Wooden shrine north of Arcosa in the southern region of what? Arcosa. I don't want to do that. Blackwall Bandit Camp. You can find the physical weapon Blackwall Bandit Camp. Northern Payloon. Where exactly is that? Alright, I'm just trying to figure out where this dang lightning spear is. Breaks Fall Gorge Plateau? Where is that? Not over here. Right? The camp sits right on the border of the Demonis region. My brother in Christ, that's over here. That's not north. So between Payloon and Demonis. Drake's Fall Gorge. Okay, here we go. So it's somewhere around here. Okay. Somewhere around here. So I'm going to drop a thing here. Then I'm going to... Okay, why can't I teleport? I cannot teleport because apparently I'm perpetually in combat. Okay, there we go. I can see chat again. No, I do not give mod to people who ask. Thank you for asking, though. What up, Toji? It's going well. I'm currently hunting for a certain weapon. Because that certain weapon is going to make getting another weapon easy. No, you can't get mod. See what you've done. One person asks, now everybody wants to ask. I know, Smiley, I'm just kidding. You're tired, but you don't want to sleep. Oh man, I hate that. You ever been like so exhausted that you just lay in bed and you're just waiting for sleep to take you? But your brain is like, nah, I think tonight we're gonna stay up all night revisiting your cringiest memories. Okay, so now I should no longer be in combat. Shoot. Map, stop. There. Oh my goodness, Cass. I'm sorry to hear that. I did that yesterday. That's me on Monday nights. Or Sunday nights. I'm laying there like, please don't make me work. I just want to stay home. Nothing forever. Oh no, Aki. Did you use a plastic baking sheet instead of a metal one? Yo, what's up, Skivvy? When we doing mushrooms in game? Just say the word, homie. What game we playing though? Well, you know what would be perfect? Is there's this horror mod for Minecraft that is like, it uses ASMR and like all these like visuals on the peripheral of your camera. That'd be the perfect game to trip out to. Escape the backrooms. Oh boy, you're just gonna be paranoid the entire time. I am so sorry, Aki. I'm so sorry to hear that. Also, what's up, Skibby? How you doing, homie? You enjoying your new motorcycle? Let's go, Aki. You too. Except it's gonna be in a horror mod, though. So I hope you're okay with extreme paranoia. You enjoyed parking it? Uh-oh. Have you not been able to ride it much? What's this? What is this? Hello? Oh, there's power cords everywhere. Oh, what's this? It pains you to see people play horror Minecraft? Why? Okay, what's this? Ooh. That did something. Oh! What happened? Wait. Wait a minute. Is this red light, green light? Okay. Red light. Green light. I wish I knew how to do the Squid Games one, but I don't know how to say it in Korean. Oh, come on. That's too fast. You got delivered an hour ago? Ah, no wonder. Well, I hope you enjoy writing it, because that thing looks super cool. While you're riding it, you gotta listen to Born to Be Wild. Cruising down the highway, looking for adventure. And whatever comes my way, born to be wild. I'm gonna listen to Miku? Okay, touche. I would do that too. Bye, Toji. I hope you're able to sleep, buddy. Have a good night. If I don't know Korean, I don't know Korean. I only know how to say hello. 안녕하세요. Come on, dude. I'm almost there. Don't be a jerk. I made it. I made it. I win. Oh, the tracking broke. And I made the perfect face. It froze on the perfect face too. My camera. There we go. Hello, kitty. Welcome, welcome. Get a Miley Cyrus. You're gonna be driving down, blasting. You get your motorcycle wrapped in a Miku wrap, and then blast Party in the USA. Can I serve face? What does that mean? I need you to remember one thing, and that is I am whiter than a sheet of paper, so sometimes you got to explain some of these things to me. Wrap it in Teto and blast Miku. Well, see, the thing is, one half of the fan base will be confused. The other half will just think that you're a average shipper. Okay, so somewhere around here, my frickin' bandit camp. Ancient ruin. How much you want to bet it's in, like, here? Okay, maybe it's... Did somebody say Teto? Yes. We're gonna wrap my friend Scooby's new motorcycle in a Teto wrap. Did he just say his last name is Burgers? I've not seen that meme. Number 15. That's the only burger related meme I know about. Yeah, sorry to disappoint.
I won't mind killing you. Smell that? It's yours.
Have I seen those swarm videos? Might have to be a little bit more specific. What do they have to pertain to?
I'm done playing with you. Determined, aren't you?
Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Do. Okay. Hopefully that blocked it. Mosquitoes living in a house poorly drawn with human as an eldritch monster. That sounds interesting. It almost sounds like I Am Legend, but with mosquitoes.
Bring me
Don't worry about it. That was nothing. You guys saw nothing. I guess we got enough people in the chat right now where we're attracting some of the weirdos. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I'd be flattered if I wasn't first disgusted. It was just an inappropriate message. Nothing to worry about, citizen. Move along. Okay, so we are still unable to find this gosh darn bandit camp. That's how you spell blind. Exactly why we shouldn't be able to send media. Yep. And that's why I'm glad that people can't post pictures in my chat. I don't even want to know what kind of rude shenanigans people would get up to. It's bad enough I got people coming in here with their names, different variations of the of different racial slurs. They're like, hey, could you say my name? I have nothing else going on in my life, and it would be really funny if I got you to say a slur. Oh, can you please say my name? Where the fuck is your mom, dude? Someone come get their kids. What's up, Panda? How you doing? Where are we dropping? We're trying to drop on to some bandits, but I can't find the damn place. I think Google lied to me. Ancient Rift. No, it ain't there. I don't even remember what this freaking bandit camp is called. The impression. Do you like my impression? When I get frustrated, I usually do like a really mocking impression of people. It's I guess a defense mechanism. Okay, maybe it's over here. Not there. Stupid. Over here. Oh, you love how I put today on the date? Yeah, that way it's always valid. That certificate can never expire because it doesn't have... Okay, Aki. I hope your cookies didn't get ruined, by the way. That would make me sad. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate that. You know what, Cass? I'm your fan, too. Ow. Jump! Dog! Jump!
We are under attack.
Welcome to the gaming couch, all 10 Star Princess 225 viewers. We're so happy to have you.
I'm just gonna run around instead of trying to jumping over that before I launch myself off a fucking bridge. Hi, Star. Hello, Star Raiders. How you doing? What's up, everybody? If there's any new people in the raid, hi, I'm Slacker. We're playing Crimson Desert, not Crimson Raid, Crimson Desert.
Hello there.
What's up, Maddie? How you doing, bud? How was Pokemon? Pokemon. Oh no, the cookies. I'll still eat them. Even if they taste a little plasticky. I'm used to eating Mrs. Fields anyways. I'm doing alright, Maddie. Thanks for asking. You're cursing in it? What do you mean? Is it difficult? Do your work, Smiley. Do your work. Be a good little student, okay? What's up, Popstar? How you doing? Should you make brownies? The answer is always yes. I can't eat sweets. Like, well, too many sweets. So I have to live vicariously through you guys who are baking stuff. Are you having fun though, Star? That's what matters. Are you catching the Pokemon or are the Pokemon catching you? Okay, Cass. Have fun in the kitchen. What do you mean, Smiley? You have to remind me of what I said. You were trying. Uh-oh. Isn't Diamond and Pearl fun, though? Are you not having fun with Diamond and Pearl? Okay, give me a second. I need to do another... Why won't it show me exactly where it is? Drake's Fall Gorge. That's where I am. You used my stream as a flashlight? You are welcome. Okay. Eastern Payloon. East of Mount Venus. Mount Venus is not in Payloon. Okay, Google's lost its goddamn mind. East of Mount Venus. That's over here. Venus Band. What an unfortunate name. God, what idiot like had to name their self that? We are the Venus Bandits. Windmill Watchtower. Nah, dog. Where is this frickin' bandit camp? I just want the frickin' electric spear. If you're doing the Flames of Greed quest, a specific marker for a bandit camp will appear in this area. The camp is built into and around the Blackwall ruins. Oh, that tells me nothing. Ancient ruins. You are so worthless. Wait, what? You can find it by heading eastern edge of Payloon, directly east of both the Mount Venus ruins. The Venus. But that's not where that is, though. Because Venus is in Dalasia, and that's next to Demonis. That's nowhere near Payloon. I feel like I'm losing my freaking mind here. Venus Bandit Camp. Dog, please just show me a picture. Show me, please. Okay, here's a video.
Hey there, everyone.
Oh my god, no, shut up. I don't want to hear your voice. Okay. Let's see. Skip, 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 skip. Please show me on the map. Okay. Here we go. Nope, that's just showing me where the frickin' Cuckoo Workshop is. Sanctum of Benediction. That's how to get the blueprint. Yep. I know how to do that. Okay, wait, pause. Where's this? Gorthak. So you were wrong. So it's up here? Above the K in Gorthak. So the AI is stupid. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I can see chat. Sorry. I'm not ignoring anybody, I promise. They don't want to give you revives? Oh, so are your Pokemon just blacking out? Okay. Where is the nearest teleport? Here. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm not going insane yet. I'm just trying to find this gosh darn lightning spear. Because the lightning spear is going to make it easier to grind these robots. And if I can grind these robots, then I can get my robot thingy follower. What's up, Ant-Man? I had salad and wraps for dinner.
Look at them flapping their beautiful wings.
Because I'm desperately trying to be a good boy and eat good. Yet, exactly, yet. And so that entails eating like a rabbit.
Oh, your wardrobe tells your story.
What about you, Ant-Man? What did you eat? That's all you got? You got nothing.
Oh, I'm sad to see you go so soon.
You hate to see me go, but you love to watch me leave. Yeah, we just head in this general direction. So this better be correct, or I'm gonna be lay angry. What's up? How you doing? Welcome, Lori. You. Welcome, welcome. Or should I say, hola? ¿Cómo estás? Here you are watching me in big. I don't understand. Oh, hey Cass, how you doing? Bienvenidos a Twitch. ¿Cómo estás? Who chose that name? What name? What Merlin? Good luck? Thank you, Maddie. Wait, good luck for what? What did I do? Also, thank you for following, Cass. Appreciate it. You're super close to the next goal. It's funny, in YouTube, I'm close to surpassing my Twitch followers. I wasn't expecting YouTube to have that much growth. I was expecting it to mostly be TikTok and Twitch growing, but then all of a sudden YouTube is now going, phew. Never played this? You should, Maddie. The only problem is I think platting this game will drive you insane. This game has 34 achievements. I have played this game for 90 hours. And I have 4 achievements unlocked. So, if you ever play this game, good luck getting 100%. That is a lot of time. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You know, I would never sink 90 hours into a game I hate, you know? So, you know, that should tell you this game is fun. You were locked in a room full of rats. More rats, more rats. We're the rats. We stalk it. We pray at night. We're the rats. Find the giant rat that makes all of the rules. What's going on? What did I stumble upon here? Okay, so we're in Gorthak. Oh my god, is this the Robot Wars? Ow, bitch. How come I can't put you in the bag? If you can go for AC Odyssey plat, you can do that. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna deny that. You are quite a crazy guy, so I'm sure you can do it. Can I do your homework for you? What subject is it? See, this is one of the things you get to unlock later on. But I just don't know how to get the recipe for it. Suppressive fire? Laying down suppressive fire. Clockwork beetle. Yo, this is cool. I'm helping fight the robot wars. Can I help? I can try. Tell me what subject. Oh, you probably already did, but tell me what subject it is, and I'll do my best. You like the evil laugh? You got plat in Assassin's Creed Shadow. Oh yeah, that's right, huh? I remember you talking about not enjoying your time doing that. Those are like robot praying mantises. Cannonball, right trigger. Uh-oh. No, my baby. You bug bastards are gonna pay for that. Hold on, can I capture ants with this thing? No, I can't. Oh, I can capture something. Oh my god. I am out of food now. Thanks a lot. You changed your name again? Hold on, I can't see a thing. Oh, okay. That's neat. What's up, Ghostface? Need to drink some water. Hold on. That's definitely not something you want to do without the robot suit. Okay, so I still didn't even make it to my frickin' destination. Call you Ghosty? Okay. What's up, Ghosty? How you doing? What did I say about helping you? I said, tell me the subject. What subject do you need help in? If it's math, then you're on your own.
Hey, hey.
Wait, these guys are bad? Who was I helping just now? Oh, they're machines. Okay. When did this suddenly turn into, what's that game? Helldivers. Biology. I can try. I honestly can't, like, promise anything. What's your paper about? These guys just drop cogs. They don't drop anything good. Kind of lame. You've controlled your laughter? Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Okay. What is the most confusing part? What? What the hell? How did I fall? Being swarmed by these guys is a death sentence. I think I'm gonna have to go get food somewhere, because these guys are just relentless. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Merlin. Have I ever eaten... What's that? Brigadeiro? It's a Brazilian sweet. Can't say that I have. It doesn't sound familiar to me. What's it made out of? Maybe I'm safe here now. Man, you guys are relentless. Cocadas. Oh, I know about cocadas. Cocadas are dangerous for me. Condensed milk and chocolate powder. Ooh. Is it like, is it kind of like dulce de leche? Yeah, I got enough lube. close to taking this place. These guys won't quit? Nah, it's because I'm in their territory. As soon as I take over their territory, which is that percentage in the left, which I just did, they're gonna run away now. Oh, actually, they're just gonna fall apart. There we go. I own this bitch now. And we're back in this war zone. That video said that the spear is over here somewhere. I'm gonna head up to that town, or that city.
Yeah.
No, 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 don't get stuck, horse. Don't stop going in circles. Stop it. Horse. Great.
Run.
You need a translation? Shit, I don't even know. I take the Bitufich. I don't know what that means. Okay, are we safe here? I don't know if we're safe here. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Ooh, a flat cannon. Who's shooting me? Oh, you. There's no way to shoot this cannon. Man, what a tease. You just put this thing here? Give me no way of using it? Bugs are relentless. Leave me alone. Can't light this beacon. Whatever you say. The thing is I can't fast travel away until these damn enemies leave me alone, but they are just never gonna leave me alone. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to leave the battlefield. Yeah, probably around the same time as yesterday. I'm safe. All right. So that video lied. I think it was just telling me where to get parts for it. Why does nobody tell me where the frickin' spear is? Please just show me on the map. Okay, this video is probably going to have someone's voice, so give me a second. Okay. What the hell? Where even is that? Special equipment. Oh, that's for the artifact. I don't care about the artifact. Lightning spear. Okay, where's this? Ha, thank you. Okay. Finally, somebody tells me where the hell to find this thing. E. So it's near the E. Right up here. There we go. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to expand the chat TikTok so I can see you guys. Okay, Mikhail, have a good rest of your night. What's wrong, Cass? You wish you could get a free bag of chips, Well, I don't have any chips, I still have not found a male goat, by the way. Leviosa. Ronald Weasley. It's Leviosa. Leviosa. Stop it with the voices? Okay, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Once I get going, there's no stopping me. Ooh, what is this? It's like something exploded up here. What's up, Smiley? What? What's up? What's up? What's up? Alright, it's been difficult to read chat. Hi. What's going on? Greetings. Salutations. A lot right now? Okay. What's going on? Do I gotta beat somebody up? Dongsan tree? Okay. I think I might have missed the mark a bit. Wait, is this it? Blackwall Bandit Camp.
Looking tired, Booker?
Looking tired. I'm not tired. I'm exhausted. The difference. Friend group is making drama for no reason? Oh. Well, ignore them and do your homework. Friends are temporary. Homework is forever. Whenever someone's being mean to you, you like to think they're just being tsundere. They're like picking on you and you're just like, why are you being so tsundere? They're like, what did you just say to me? Smiley. Smiley face, you listen to me right now. Yes, I just used your full name. :D smiley face, you listen to me right now. You do your homework. Da. No buts. Just stare at them in awe. You're just like, why are you wasting energy on this right now? Like, I like to tell people, whenever they're doing something and you're just like, what exactly are you gaining from doing this particular thing at the moment? You just remind them that they are wasting their life's precious energy. You were only given so much energy in this life to do anything.
Took you long enough to get here.
Add a piece of chocolate to the brownie? See. Do that. Do that thing. You can do the thing. You can do the thing. Alright. Lightning spear, go.
You got a problem with me?
Oh, I'm gonna run out of batteries. Oh well, that's okay. Alright. Now, we have the electric spear.
Isn't it?
You can just put the stream in the background. It's okay. I'm used to being in the background of people's lives anyway. Don't worry about it. Lightning spear. Why does it still have a 10 on it? I thought this
Easy
had
as it
infinite
looks.
charges. Oh, okay. It does recharge.
When you sell the pot, make sure you mention. Took you long enough to get here.
Thank you, Merlin. Okay, so this guy does not also upgrade these weapons. So I'm gonna have to do that
This kind of
myself.
work is
Okay, fine. I'll do it myself.
easy as it looks.
Yo, Dicey, what's up?
Dicey Vim wants you to hydrate.
Okay, I'll Dicey.
Get to it,
I mean-
you thirsty bitch.
I mean, I'll hydrate, not I'll Dicey. Thank you, Dicey. I have hydrated.
Hello there.
And you like his hat? I can show you.
There's some
Watch
coin.
this. I've got one too. Have I collected all the cats? No. Not yet. I'm working on it. What's up, Dora the
Where's your
Destroyer? How you doing? What you been
Stay.
destroying lately?
And see what skill and fire can create.
No, smiley face. You do your homework. Ignore the stream. Can't see. Okay. So it looks like the lightning spear takes the regular stuff. Okay, let's upgrade it once. That's the only thing you know about this game. Have you seen the fat kitties, Dicey? I'm gonna show you the fattest kitties you've ever seen.
Stay, if the song of the forge calls. Return whenever.
Oop, hold on. He doesn't like it when I'm moving. There we go. Where is the forest? Okay, give me a second. I need to find the forest first. It is always a bit of a challenge to find. There it is. Oops. If your homework is just drawing, then it's easy. Just do it. You'll be fine. The longer that you sit here saying that you don't want to do it, the less time you have to do it. And then as soon as you're done, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, what was I complaining about? What was I so worried about? Alright, Dicey, prepare yourself. I don't think you're quite prepared, so I want you to prepare yourself, okay?
I want to play all day.
Okay, give me a second. They're around here somewhere. There's one. I don't think this is quite as chunky as they get. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put this one down. There's an even chunkier one. Where are ya? I've seen you around. There's even one that's colored like Garfield. Yeah, Cass does a homework of 40 pages. Surely you can do your homework, Smiley. Extra credit, yes. I'm gonna find this cat for you, don't worry. I promised you a giant chonker, and I'm gonna show you a giant chonker. Where is it? Oh boy, I think it's out on a stroll. Oh, sorry, kitty. Luckily, this place is filled with cats, so finding one won't be difficult. Kitties, 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 kitties everywhere. Come on. Oh, there's one of them. It's not Garfield colored, but it's a heckin' chonker. Look at him. They call them loafers. These kitties just loaf about all day. Look at him. Ain't he a cutie? You hope they get fed tuna? I'm sure they do. They live in the village with the Shies, and the Shies are very good at taking care of animals. And so are the Fadus. They're like these cat people. So who better to take care of cats than cat people? Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and steal this one. Protect this town at all costs. Oh, they don't need my protection. These are a bunch of... These are Fey folk. Nobody can get here. So they're well protected. We got calicos, we got gingers, we got... I'm not sure what color that is, what coat that is. We got all kinds of kitties here. Kitties, kitties everywhere.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
That's fine, I wasn't talking to you anyways. We got black kitties. We got cows, cow kitties. More calicos, more gingers. More calicos. More cows. Wait, no.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, that's
do
a
I
cow.
know you?
No, you don't know me. It's okay. Stranger
Hi
danger
there.
and all that. Yep, and that's all the kitties. Brown? I think there's a brown cat somewhere around here. Got black, calico, cow kitty, pure white, tabbies, gingers. These ones are kind of brownish. Come here, you. I don't know what coat this is. Are you taking some kind of engineering class, Cass? Okay, I will put the kitty back now. Go be with your friends. All right, and yeah, though this is the village of the kitties. And now back to what I was doing before. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so what I need to do is figure out what I need left for my robot friends. To all dearest kitties. Psst, 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 psst. Tell your cat I said. Psst, 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 psst. You're studying high school with a technical career. Oh, is it a technical high school? That's pretty cool. We used to have those here in this country. I don't know what happened to them.
Ah, when you sell the pot, took you long
I
enough to
had to
get here.
pick the scent for hand washing sheets. Scent free lemon lavender or do you lemon. All right. I need a cuckoo pack and I need more batteries so I can build a cuckoo box.
Oh, it's you. Come to admire real craftsmanship.
And then I need to get another pack. And then I just need to go grind for batteries.
This kind of work isn't as easy as it looks.
Easy as it looks. Hey, you, give me your pack. Thank you. I am gonna steal. Whoa, hey. Give it here. Give me your back. Give me your backpack. I shall taunt you a second time. Go away. It's mine now. No, stop. Don't pick it up. It's mine. I made him poop his back. Drop it. Poop it again. Give me your backpack. I'm robbing you, nerd. Give me your backpack. Alright, I'm gonna steal it. Mine.
I won't stand for this mischief.
Too bad. There, now they don't care anymore. Oops. Yo, what's up, Icy? How you been? Long time no see, friend. What you been up to? It's Mexico magic. That's interesting. Hey, look like a plastic bag when I'm flying. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Drifting through the wind.
Took you long enough to get here.
Something, something, something.
Oh, it's you. Come to admire
We're
real
playing Crimson Desert.
craftsmanship.
Okay, now I just need to go get batteries.
This
Alright, we're
kind
gonna
of
go
work
hit up
isn't as easy.
Radio Shack real quick.
As it looks.
What you been up to, Icy? There you go, Smiley. Thank you. I knew somebody would finish the song for me. Now we fight. Why is this not charging up? Oh my god. Dude, that obliterated him. Yo, this thing fucks. Okay. No, me, not you. Okay. I also forgot to get food. Have it. Oh god, what did you clip? Oh, I'm about to die. No! Gotta suck up all these flies because you're being annoying. Oh my god, I can't see my HP. Someone calls you ice. Oh, have people been calling you locusts? Just like how people don't call me slacker sometimes. How do I charge it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Not using its electrical. It doesn't pause when you look at the inventory. Nope, it does not. There is a pause menu, but it's not when you go to look in your inventory. You don't like people calling you Locust? Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Interesting. You can't get over this whole thing here. Yes, I can. Stop following me. Oh my god. Hold on. Stay you to buy a plastic bag mode. Go, go, gadget vacuum bag. Okay. Come on, doggy. Pick my stuff up for me. No, you should not. You should do your homework first. Quit trying to get out of it. Homework is importanter. Change your name. Yo, what's up, Icy? Brownies passed on to a better life. Uh-oh, what happened? Did you burn your brownies? It's 12 p.m. for you? Wait, it's noon for you right now? Where in the world are you that it's noon right now? And right now it is 9 p.m. for me. Man, how time flies. Feels like only 30 minutes ago it was 6 o'clock. Okay, come on, dog. Pick up my stuff for me, please. I can't see all the batteries, so whoa, hi there. You feel bad that I'm getting chased down? It's okay. I'm used to it. It's mostly these dumb flies that are really annoying. They just never stop. They're so relentless. What other parts you got for me? Alright, I see. You put a lot of water in the mixture, and now it looks like cake mix. Uh-oh. See, now you got runny brownies? That sucks. Is there any way to save it? Like, can you add more mix or something? Freaking die again. Okay, I need to go find food. I hope somewhere in this village there is food. It's not brownies anymore. It looks like it's gonna be pastel. Well then make some pastel. Throw it in the oven, bake it, see if you get a cake. Though, do brownies rise the same way cake does? I mean, they have to, right? That's generally how baked goods work. What does this do? Nothing. Do none of you people sell food? We're gonna have to go to the town then. Welcome back, Icy. What snacks did you get? Temperature, ingredients, cooking time are different. I see. What are you doing, dude? Sushi? Ooh, heck yeah. That's a good snack. What kind of sushi did you get?
If you've no business with me, leave.
Let's see. Where's the food store? Oh, look, a bell. We can uncover the region. Just like in Assassin's Creed. Grab. Sounds pretty good. You know what's one kind of sushi I'll never have again? Sashimi. I'm a person who texture means a lot to me in my food. Hey, stop jumping. Ring the bell, buddy. Come on. Oh, I have to read the memories. But sashimi
Wonder to behold.
has a terrible texture to
How
me.
does something so large ring at the appointed
And I
hour all on its own?
ordered a whole platter of it once, and they only gave me a little bit of rice, and I had to keep ordering more rice in order to be able to
Lately, it's
get the
only
sashimi down.
artificials I've seen about.
So never again.
Indeed. I wonder what the great Marnie is thinking.
I'm not able to ring the bell. Is there a way for me to trigger it? She said it rings at the appropriate hour, right? Can I force it to ring? Oh, what the hell? No, you have to stand in a very specific spot. Nope, that is how you spell sashimi. The appropriate hour is snack time. Snack time is every time. I agree with you. Yo, what's up, Tavis? Thank you for the like.
Finally, someone found me! It was really dark up there. I was getting worried no one would ever find me. Thanks for finding me.
You got it, Shy. And if nobody
I'll
knows
show you
about Black
everything
Desert
around
lore,
here as your reward.
they just look like children. They aren't actually children. They're fake creatures. They're like the Kokiri from Zelda. And now we got the whole region unlocked. Beautiful. Beautiful. But I need a food vendor. Looking like I got a lot of question marks on the map. You. And you. Wait, did I just get rid of one? No. There we go. He's just like, thank you for finding me. Yeah, they're playing hide and seek. Like I said, they're fey creatures. Basically, they just spend their entire existence playing all the time. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, thank you, Cass. What are we congratulating me for? Your liver itches. Well, then stop drinking, you lush. Hello. Oh, it's just a special cookie. Wait, no, there's still somebody. Wait, are they upstairs? Maybe they're upstairs, or maybe this person isn't here right now. For unlocking the map? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your congratulations. I couldn't have done it without all you guys. It's thanks to all of you. Everybody keep smashing the likes. Yes, thank you. Thank you for all the likes. You guys are so generous. Okay, where is this person? Gosh darn it. Whatever. I think there's a food vendor here. I like these little robot fellas. They're so cute. I hope they don't turn on us.
Browse to your heart's content, friend. Fine choice. Looking for something? Please, come again anytime.
May I be of assistance?
You guys not eat around here? Or is it these stupid masks? Oh, there's more back here. You never played this game? Well, it just came out. So far, it's a lot of fun. I would give it a...
Yes, what can I get for you?
9.2 out of 10. I think it needs a little bit more early game direction. Because as it stands right now, there's not a lot of early game direction.
You won't regret it.
And it's difficult. It might be difficult for some people to find their way around and do certain things.
Yes, goodbye for now.
He's got veggies. This doesn't help me, bro. You're gonna play it? Okay. Well, just know that you're probably gonna have to look a lot of things up. Just like me.
Leather like this doesn't come
Put
around.
more flour in it, but it still looks like cake mixture. Uh-oh.
It's sturdy. Nothing. Expect even better leather on your next visit.
Well, I think you might just have to Just run with it, Cass. Stick it in the oven. See what happens. As the French say, c'est la vie. I think I'm gonna have to travel to Hernan to get food because for some reason these people don't have food. I'm cheating. I mean, I guess so. I guess call it that. I'm being a little bit naughty. Oh yeah, and the world map is gigantic, so expect that. They're starving to death. I think it's those helmets. They can't get any food up underneath the helmet, but they refuse to take them off. Despite everybody's please. Please, please take the helmet off. Oh, for the love of God. No. I think I look positively ravishing in this helmet and you cannot get it off me.
Time for me to cook up some fantastic food.
What's up, Ant-Man? Don't I got work tomorrow? I do got work tomorrow. Are you trying to kick me off of my own stream?
It's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delicious. Cool that. Don't just gulp everything down. You need to savor the flavor.
Aye.
Savor the flavor.
What's on your mind?
It's bedtime. I don't have a bedtime. You've done half of one page. I'm 1/4 proud of you. Hey, what's up, Bennett? Thank you for the sub, bud. Appreciate it. Hey, that's still 1/4 proud more than I was a few minutes ago. Well, you better do it tomorrow. I don't want to hear about this skipping out on homeworks business. I don't have enough meat. Alright, time to go hit up Hernand. I think I have them wheat farming right now, though. I'll have to check my my chest to make sure that they're actually wheat farming.
Great tidings to you.
And that goes for all of you.
Yes, what can I get for
Don't
you?
let slacker catch you slacking. Only I'm allowed to slack.
Enjoy.
You hear me?
Enjoy. Enjoy. Every trap. Goodbye for now.
Oh, wait a minute. He has apple seeds?
What's it you're after? You won't
We can grow some apple trees at our
You're very
house.
welcome here, day or night.
Oh, I don't think they're being toxic. I think they're just looking out for me.
That's the sort of red you only see from the freshest meat.
So it's okay.
You won't regret it.
But I appreciate you looking out for me as well.
Hope you cook up something nice. You won't regret it. I'm always open. Come by any
There
time.
we go. Plot out your entire
How
stock.
do you do?
Now, where's the next person? I don't remember where the other vegetable sellers are. I think we'll be fine. Okay, I see. Well, I hope you feel better. Bye, Bennett. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Once I'm done cooking, I'll get back into the action. Don't you worry. Just right now, I need to get food so that I can actually heal. Goodbye, Bennett. You can go 1/4 eat. Finish your homework and you can go full eat. I'm glad this food isn't like super duper high detailed, otherwise I would probably get really hungry during these cooking segments. Of course, Bennett, you are very welcome. That's bullying. What? How's it bullying? I'm just telling you, you need to do your homework. Hey, I'm not your dad. You can do whatever you want. Okay, I think we're done cooking. Got how much food do we have? Mixed harvestable. We'll save that. Meat and porridge. Clear soup. There we go. Got those. That's our grinding food for the moment.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Okay, I guess I just meant creator. You put it in the oven? It's in God's hands now. Is it not? Am I supposed to do something special with this spear? I am already being attacked. Lightning affinity. Guess not. I guess it's lightning just by virtue of existing. You'll do the other half? Alright. As long as you promise that you're actually gonna do it. He goes. Go doggy, go. Need those batteries. Do I have Easter vacation? No, I do not. Oh, you got low battery? It's okay, Bennett. Don't worry, bud. There's always next time. Well, I guess now is as good a time as any to say it. There will be no stream tomorrow, but I'll be back Friday. Yo, what's up, Yoshi? How you doing? Okay, so there's no batteries. Is that what you're telling me, Pet Dog? That there are no batteries here? No stream tomorrow. Yeah, no stream tomorrow. I'll be back Friday, so don't worry, okay? You won't miss me that much, don't worry. Oh, come on. Thank you, Bennett. Yo, what's up, Maury? You just finished an edit that took you 3 hours? Oh my goodness. You're a crazy person. 3 hours? What time is the stream? Usually around 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I am from California. My time zone is Pacific Standard Time. Right now it is 9:47 p.m. I need to find a better place to grind for batteries, I swear. These guys are too tanky. You know what? Maybe I'll go back to that battlefield. That battlefield might be the best place. A gas station with shitty Wi-Fi. Dang, that's commitment. You're from Germany? Oh, well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So it's probably like, what? 7 a.m. for you? Who has control over this place? Nobody that we don't know of. Where is that battlefield? It's here. And I did not get any. Of course. I didn't get any teleports here. Looks like there are none. Cool. All right. Beautiful. We're gonna have to start from here then. 6:49 a.m. Ah, I was close. You can do it, Smiley. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. And then once you do it, then you can go sleep. You will thank me in the morning. You might hate me right now, but you will thank me in the morning. What kind of games do you like to play, Bennett? What's up, Cass? Problem with that is your backpack is all the way next to your front door. Aw, come on, you can walk to your front door, can't you? It's not that far away. You're gonna end up sleeping in the kitchen. Oh no. Well, don't fall asleep with your stuff in the oven. That's dangerous. Welcome back, Icy. Is it all that sushi you ate, or is it because you're still hungry? Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. And why did that happen? Is it because of all the sushi you ate? Did you get your sushi from the gas station? Is that what's going on? Because of earlier? Okay, you don't have to tell me about what happened earlier. It's totally fine. Keep your... You may keep your secrecy. You're telling me these guys are fighting robots and they don't have laser weapons invented yet? Okay, do these drop batteries? They do drop batteries. Drop a lot of batteries. Excuse me. Alright, dog, get out here. Do your job. Yes, you can, Smiley. Go ahead. You did a good job. Dude, these flies are so annoying. Sure, we'll dig you a shallow grave right next to the couch. How's that? Okay, good night in advance, Smiley. Hope you sleep well. I wonder what that's for. Okay, my dog better be picking these batteries up, so help me God. Pick up the batteries, dog. There are so many batteries falling to the ground right now. Ooh, that drains the battery real quickly. Whoa. This is a suppressive fire. This reminds me of Destroy All Humans. Dang it. Bye, robot. Rec Room is shutting down June 1st? Really? That's a bummer. I never even got to try it. Jesus, those mantises, dude. You gotta go find another robot. Better play it? Why should I better play it? What happens if I don't? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Come on, stand up. Dude, where are the other robots? Usually they're like an icon, a door icon on the map. If you play on June 1st, you can't make an account. Oh, is that what they're doing? They're account locking the game? Well, that's a bummer. So just couldn't compete with VR chat, eh? Go. Oh my god, I'm only at 60 batteries. Ah, it's gonna take forever. Because they don't have enough money? Yeah, I'd imagine. It's expensive running online games. I mean, server costs alone are the reason why most online games fail to begin with. There's got to be an easier way to get these batteries, I swear. My dog is being absolutely worthless right now. Dude, get in here. You can't take damage. What are you afraid of? Can't see any of the batteries. dogs are so annoying. Many people had great memories. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine so. I would hope they did. You know, like, I had good memories with VR chat. So I hope they did have good memories in Rec Room. It would be kind of sad if they didn't. How long did you play Rec Room for? What was your favorite thing to do in Rec Room? For some reason, my dog is just not picking up batteries. I don't understand. August or September. August, September, October you were playing. That's a heck of a date range. The hangout places. Oh. You make a lot of friends there? Did you successfully bake your brownie cakes, Cass? Good job. Buen trabajo. My mouth fumbled there. We've got a bad combination of me getting tired and the game overwhelming me at the moment. So my speech centers are kind of messed up. It doesn't come out yet? Okay. God, the sound is starting to mess up. Dude, I can't do anything. Attack. This is so annoying. There's things hitting me that shouldn't be hitting me. I can't pick up any of these batteries. Where is my dog? My dog keeps desummoning himself. Dog, I need you to stay here. Okay, we have 100 batteries now. He quit in 2021? Oh, I see. It's his lunch break? No, it's not his lunch break. He doesn't get a lunch break for another hour. He clocked in late today. Oh my god, the sound is messing up. Okay, I need to find a safe spot to restart the game real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it here. Okay, I just need to reboot the game real quick because it is currently starting to mess up pretty badly. In the game? Were you cosplaying a cheerleader in the game? I see, okay. Yeah, I miss on VR chat, I had a huge friend group. We had a ton of fun because there was one point where like for like a week I didn't have work, so I was just playing VR chat all day. And we would literally log on at like early in the morning and play until late at night. I mean, if it shuts down for good, then you might as well just all migrate over to VR chat. I would like to do VR chat streams someday. You could easily put Slacker into VR chat. Okay, we're gonna do this for a little while longer. Can I please have my sword? Okay, now my spear has electricity. What? Let's go over there. Were all of your old friends still there? Oh, okay.
Watch yourself out there.
Oh, is this a Hwacha? Why is this aimed over here? Okay, whatever. That is not a ballista. That's a huacha. Ooh, a book. Here's a book. Take the dude. Move! I'm trying to take this book.
You looking at me or what?
Stupid ass!
Hello, Juliana. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Doing pretty alright? Yeah, me too. Me too. Hey Z, how's it going? I am having a pretty good day, yes. Thank you for asking. How about you? How are you doing?
Good day.
It says there's supposed to be enemies here. Guess not. Doing okay? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Oh, lizard. You lizard, lizard, and then you lizard. Can't get into this? Okay. That is a cute buff frog emote. Could have somebody make a buff Foxy emote just like that. Stupid flies. Where are the other insects? Robot. Where is my dog? Get over here. Pick up these batteries. He's not picking up the batteries. gosh, this thing is so annoying. It's almost there. Heck yeah, Cass. I hope they come out amazing. My dog has just sort of given up on life. He doesn't care anymore. Come on, come pick these batteries up, dude. He's just picking up gunpowder. Okay. Do they really have to make it 300 batteries for this thing to be created? That's so annoying. Come on. Release the ants. Good. Oh, it's a bunch of flies. I've already eaten through all my food again. Ay, ay, ay. I wish they would at least like make a vendor for all these, you know? The fact that I can't even just go and buy batteries is kind of frustrating. I guess that'll be another thing for me to look into later. Like, where is the nearest Radio Shack here? No, I thought they fixed this problem. Oh man, this one's a flamethrower? Yeah, the robot. We are the Terminator. Come with me if you want to live. I'm the Terminator. This one isn't too good. I don't like this flamethrower one. Alright, dog, come on, over here. Check for batteries. And the dog is gone again. There we go. The dog is finally picking up batteries. Keep at it, dog. Keep at it. Dang it. Come on, dog. Come on. Picking up gunpowder. We don't need it. What we really need are these little batteries. Man, they're so hard to see. I wish they would make them like glow or something. Stare like right at the ground, especially when I'm taking fire from all these stupid little bugs. That I have that make me money apparently aren't making me any money. I have to check and see if it's actually running the correct mission. close to death again. And what do they want? 300 batteries for this. Maybe it was 200. Anybody remember? I'm thinking... Oh, come on. Really? I'm thinking 300, but it very well could be 200. I don't have a very good memory. These things look like ants? Yeah, because they are ants. They're robot ants. Really annoying. Alright, if I can survive to 200 batteries, I'm gonna check and see if it wanted 200 or 300. I'm hoping it was 200. You thought you were seeing things? Nope. You are not seeing things. Do not adjust your television. Five more batteries. Oh my gosh. Hoping that it's 200. Please let it be 200. This is insanity. I don't think I can stand 100 more. Okay, we're at 200 batteries. We just gotta find a safe place to get the heck out of here. Why do I need batteries? Because I'm trying to create, I mean, you'll see, but I'm trying to create like this little, it's a backpack that basically has two little robots. When I get into a fight, the robots come off the backpack and they start shooting whatever I'm fighting. It's supposed to be great for boss battles. And I want to try it out on a boss battle. Not tonight, but, you know, next time. Ugh. Please cross your fingers, everybody, that it was 200 batteries. I'm gonna cry if I have to sit through that. I won't be able to sit through it tonight. It'll have to be next time. Or Oh, excuse me, or off stream. Please be 200 batteries. Please be 200 batteries. Nobody sells these. I really don't want to have to go through that again.
Took you long enough to get here.
Oh, praise Jesus. It's 200.
Oh, you come to admire real craftsmanship. This kind of work isn't as easy as... Hey, look.
There we go. Look at the little guys. I love them. We gotta go find something to kill. Cute? Yes, they are. They're adorable. We're gonna go test them out real quick, and that'll be that. Where's a good place to try this out? Flame Knight Castle? Yep, sure, why not? Let's go try it out at Flame Knight Castle. So from what I've seen, the videos I've seen is they're based, if you've ever played Nier Automata, these little guys are basically like the little drone that flies with 2B. Guess who's here?
I'm gonna flatten you and sit on the claw. This one's done.
These guys have guns. Dude, look at him go. Oh my gosh. I'm all out of food. Climb, 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 climb. Jeez.
Die, bastards.
Let's finish it.
Look at them go. This was worth it. This was worth the grind. Love this. Now, I gotta be careful because Oh, I have no food. I bet. Dude, oh my god, this edge thing is so annoying. Damn. That's on me. What's up, Cass?
I'm gonna ugly you up.
Oh my gosh, how do they go? How do they come out? Now I need my dog out here. It's like bread? How's it taste? Wow, these guys drop really cool stuff. Yo, what's up, Storm? How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Give me no space. Just put it on the ground. Firewalk boots?
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
I wonder if we'll be able to turn this into anything. I know we'll be able to turn this into something. What is my dog doing? What's the dog doing? What are you doing, doggy? You going crazy right now? What's wrong, Mikhail? do it? The bar went down. Are growing and you don't have any dye to cover them up. Uh-oh. Well, maybe it's time to go natural for a bit. Just let yourself go natural. Surely there's nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, now. Air Force explosions. Oh shit, there is a boss.
Through my knights and my cast! You've got guts, I'll give you that!
Kristen? Excuse me?
Stand out a jealous bastard's paw.
Oh my god.
But I have slain dragons!
Okay, I got a little cocky there.
Its flames will consume you!
Yeah. Yo, what's up? She, how you doing?
My flame still burns! Flames have betrayed me. I'm so...
I love these little robots. Officially, these are the best little guys I have ever gotten. That was so worth the grind. I obliterated that guy thanks to those robots. It tastes good, tastes like a brownie, and it was very fluffy. Well, maybe you have a new recipe now. Remember what you did. Bada sword. Free full, of course. Well, we don't need this. I don't know why my dog picked that up. Glad it worked out for you, though. Doesn't Spada already mean? No, it's Espada, right? That means blade, right? So that name was basically Blade Sword. Wow, real original. Alrighty, Cass. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye, Cass.
Hello to you. How can I help you?
That book.
What shit, Warts?
Go. Beautiful.
I fear what lies ahead.
You can't deny that coin's a fine motivator. Put a bounty on a man and even his own mother won't harbor him.
Cool. We had this talk. Okay. This is where I'm going to officially save and end the stream for the night. Hi, Velku. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. How you doing, Velku? I am doing fantastic. Thank you. I'm glad you were here right at the end though, but good night and thank you for being here. All right. So everybody on Twitch, hang out for a bit. We will raid out, but I'm just going to say good night to TikTok real quick. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys' support means the world to me. We had a lot of people watching tonight. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the likes and the follows. As I said earlier, there will be no stream tomorrow, but I'll be back Friday. I think I won't be here Saturday because that might be the beginning of my vacation. And I will be flying to a secret place. I will show you guys in the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord, by the way, if you want to get updates on the stream and everything. But thank you for being here. Appreciate all you guys. Please have a wonderful night. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye-bye. Alrighty, Twitch. Let's go ahead and raid out, shall we? Let's go raid a friend this time. We've been raiding strangers all week. Let's find a friend. Who we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? It looks like we got Mr. Mac, who is playing Arc Raiders. Alright. I'm going to send you guys over to Mac. You guys have a wonderful night. I appreciate your support so very much. I won't be here tomorrow, but I will be here Friday. So you guys take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful... Wait. Today's Tuesday. I think I got my days mixed up. I won't be here Thursday, right? Well, we'll see. I think, okay. I think I got something mixed up. We'll see what happens tomorrow, okay? You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see.